I just want to take a moment to welcome all of you on my channel. Thank you for being here today. We're going to look at what is happening in this connection, what is the current energy between you and your person, and also what is going to happen next and what is the next step that is going to come towards you from your person. So I just want to invite you to take a moment and to take a few deep breaths and to connect with the piles. Um, I've done the shuffling before, and I also selected a lot of cards from different decks to be able to have more information about this connection. So now I just invite you to take a few deep breaths and to connect with the piles and to really feel which one is calling to you the most. Hi there, pile one. Let's see what the person on your mind is thinking about you and what is really happening in this connection. So, I've pulled a few cards earlier just because I want to have a deeper understanding about what is going on in this connection. And I've used a few different decks. So, let's get into it. We have reflection. Okay, um, we have tenderness. So for this ones, it's going to be my initial intention was that on the left side we have you and on the right side we have your person. But now if you do find yourself kind of connected to the other person's energy, it just means that the energy is reflected for both of you. So take it as it resonates. I want to see also the energy between the two of you. So let me just move this so we have a bit of space to look properly at the cards. Okay, and I also pulled a few more cards. So we also have life energy. We also have communicate clearly, and we also have the rider, which is very, very interesting. And for the tarot, I'm just gonna get into it deeper once I take you through these cards. So now if we look at both connections, I would say that on your side, you're kind of in a reflecting energy about this connection. I would say that a lot of you are in an energy of like, is this person really the right person for me? It's also like, I think a lot of you are in this energy of like, you're kind of like lost in your thoughts, and I'm having a vision of like a loop just going on and on and on about it. So I do feel strongly that a lot of you guys are kind of thinking about this connection really, really seriously. And it's very interesting because we also have this image on your person's side. So it's kind of like a spinning circle. So it's very interesting because I also had a similar vision, and I just want to say that probably on their side this can be applicable as well. So I do feel that for you in particular, there is, certain there are certain experiences and certain things that are happening in this connection that are really making you think about it really deeply. And I do feel that some things, I think this is a message that is going to apply only for some of you. I think that some experiences and certain things that happened in this connection really made you reflect deeper onto, what is this teaching me about myself? It's kind of like making you and encouraged you in the past, or maybe even in the present moment, um, to really go deeper within and to really reflect on, am I healed in this certain area of my life? I definitely feel that for you guys, you are currently supported in this energy, because all the relationships that we have in our life are, you know, are meant to be there to teach us something about ourselves. So I definitely think that for you, this connection is bringing out valuable insights, because it does encourage you to reflect upon um, certain feelings that you have, certain triggers that you might experience. So I definitely feel that this is something very important for you, and I think that it is a very valuable lesson that you have in this connection that is taking place. And I also want to mention, I'm receiving this channeled message. I think that number 33 is very important for a lot of you. And I will also say that number 33 um, is also strongly connected to one of the most well-known spiritual masters, ascended masters, Master Jesus. So I definitely want to say that on your side, although these experiences are kind of bringing you um, a reflection on your side, I will definitely say that I don't think they are very easy to navigate. And Master Jesus is always teaching us that we need to forgive and we need to look at those around us from a place of higher compassion. So, and I also want to mention that on this card in particular, we have, as you can see, I'm just going to show you a bit closer. So, as you can see, we have some moons on this card, on the imagery. So it's kind of like, to me, is talking about, the moon and the cycles that the moon is going through, um, which can definitely be applicable in our life as well, because we are strongly influenced by the energy of the moon and the moon cycles. So I will definitely say that whatever experiences you are reflecting on, and experiences that are taking place in this connection on your side, um, even though they might not be very easy to navigate, I definitely want to mention that there are certain cycles that you need to go through in order to bring a higher level of understanding and enlightenment in your life, because this connection, as I was mentioning earlier, is reflecting something that you need to work on within yourself. Um, I also want to mention that we also have the color blue in this card. So I want to mention that a lot of you, I think, are very intuitively connected to your person as well. But I also want to mention that I think for a lot of you, this connection is bringing a lot of emotions to the surface, emotions that you do need to navigate. And it's very interesting because with the moons and the information that I was channeling earlier, um, and the fact that these cycles and these experiences might not be that easy, I feel that for a lot of you guys, it's just bringing so many emotions to the surface. And this connection is meant to actually bring these emotions to surface, to encourage you to heal these aspects within yourself, if that makes sense, because we also have some green in this in this imagery, we also have a lot of orange. So this to me, it just means that, you know, this connection is definitely bringing a lot of healing to the surface. And I also want to mention that for a lot of you guys, whatever could be happening in this connection is definitely encouraging you to also heal your sacral chakra. Now, for those of you who might not be aware of what the sacral chakra means, and I just want to touch base on basically the sacral chakra is about your sexuality, your sexual energy, your life energy, um, feeling empowered, feeling beautiful. So I definitely feel that certain things that happened or are happening in this connection are definitely bringing this to surface, because I'm just hearing I'm not good enough. So maybe a lot of you guys are taking it a bit personal, um, and it's kind of like you just need to work on this I'm not good enough, because this is exactly what is meant to come to surface. I'm hearing, um, and sorry, I'm just hearing something. And also for you, because I was having a vision and I didn't know how to translate it. Basically, I am seeing a lotus, and this card is strongly connected to how a lotus looks. So I will definitely say that, the lotus as a flower is basically sitting in water, and as as a spiritual symbol, it's kind of like you need to go through some murky waters in order to achieve this beautiful energy and to fully blossom at your highest potential. So, in order for certain connections and certain experiences in our life, and in order for us to progress into something even deeper in our life and into the next chapter, we do need to navigate these murky waters, if that makes sense. So I feel like this is applicable for you guys. Um, it can also be a reflective energy for your person, as I was mentioning earlier. And also, I just want to say I didn't read this to you, so it just says the energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights that we get from the contemplations of self and others. So, just to conclude, it's literally a very important lesson for you. Whatever is happening in this connection that might not be so easy to navigate and that might bring so many emotions to surface, um, it's a very valuable lesson for you, because this connection is meant to be in your life to teach you these things, and for you to learn these things about yourself as well, I'm hearing. So you need to navigate through this cycle that you're going through at the moment, and I'm hearing repeated cycle. So maybe it is a cycle that keeps repeating for some of you guys. um, and in order to break this cycle, you need to focus your energy fully on your inner healing and on navigating these emotions and working through them and getting to, the core, um, to the core of these issues. So certain experiences, oh my God, my ears, guys, they're ringing very. Basically, these experiences are showing you something very, very valuable that you need to heal within yourself. They're showing you a deeper wound. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? Um, I hope this resonated for you guys. And now, if we look at your person, again, it can be reflective for both of you guys. So, we have the energy of tenderness. So, I just want to say that, for the energy of tenderness, it's basically saying the energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. So I definitely want to say that, oops, I want to say that your person is kind of like in an energy of being very gentle towards you, being very understanding. They are in the process of opening their heart even more towards you, because we do have a lot of heart energy in this card. I definitely want to say that, with this spinning cycle, I want to mention that it's literally, um, I'm having a vision of something just opening. I think your person is in the process of opening their heart fully towards you. But we also have a bit of blue energy, and we also have the transparency card, which I'm gonna get to in a moment. Um, I think that your person is finally starting to open up as a current energy, and I think that they want to open up even more in this connection and to show you their gentle side and their tenderness. So it's talking to me about, basically, I think a lot of you guys maybe maybe you've navigated certain experiences, as I mentioned earlier, and maybe your person did come across as a bit harsh, um, and maybe they didn't show you their tender side. Sorry, I'm just also trying to channel this information. Um, so they're trying to show you their tender side as well, and I feel that at the moment they're in an energy of, I want to open my heart to pile one. I want to be able to be sensitive and vulnerable towards them. But for a lot of cases, I would say that this person might have had difficulties in the past to open their heart fully towards you, and I feel that in this connection, um, you also bring a lot of heart healing for them, if that makes sense. So I definitely want to say that your person, as a channel message and what I'm hearing as well, your person has been through a lot of difficult situations in the past, and I feel that in the present moment with you in this connection, it's literally like, you know I want to trust pile one. I feel that pile one for me is a very trustworthy person, is a person that I can easily fall in love with. Pile one is a person that I see myself with, and pile one is finally bringing this tender side of myself out into the world. Pile one finally managed to open my heart slowly and slowly and slowly. I'm having a vision of, one by one, like unwrapping slowly and slowly and slowly and slowly. So I definitely want to say that, for a lot of you guys, you did definitely manage to bring a softer side for your person out into the world, a side that has been well hidden. Uh, because I feel that, your person did want to protect their heart in the past, and I definitely want to say that certain experiences have, have been very difficult for them to navigate. And I also want to say that I think for a lot of them, it's been very difficult for them to express their emotions. Um, I already did mention this, but I want to mention it again because I'm hearing it again. So there is a strong emphasis on, communication, because we also have the communication card. Um, and there is a lot of healing energy for this communication uh, issue that your person might have had. So I think that's all for your person. I'm hearing, navigate into the other cards as well. So Now, if we look at the energy between the two of you, we have the energy of transparency. So, the energy of transparency supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty, and clarity. And it's very interesting to me that we also have communicate clearly, okay? And I want to say that this connection currently, I think there might be a lot of communication between the two of you, or there might be something that will happen in the very near future. I feel that you you need to be very honest with each other if this is not already happening for a lot of you guys. I think that this connection is in a state like, I see two people kind of like being finally in a place of, sitting in front of the other and being super honest about their feelings, talking about their emotions, saying, okay, this experience is triggering me in this way, and this experience is triggering me in this way. I'm seeing a lot of communication and finally being able to open up to each other about certain things. And I feel that on your side, there are a lot of things that you might have experienced. Again, it can be mirrored, so it can be you or your person. Now, I feel like by now you would be able to kind of understand which one is which one. Although I did say that initially my intention was to put this as you and this one as your person. Now, I want to say that I think for you or your person, you might have gone through certain difficult emotions, and I think that only right now you're finally open to discussing this with your partner, to opening up with each other, to clearly communicating about, this bothers me, this is not working, this is not really going as I would like it to go. Maybe we can implement a change, maybe we can do something, because we have two cards for communication, right? Also with the life energy card, because these cards I intended them to be as a common energy, we have the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So it's just confirming to me everything that I've been saying so far. So I feel like a lot of things are coming to surface now between you and your person, and you are finally in a place where you can open up to each other and talk about these things. And a lot of negative emotions and difficult emotions, and I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna be like, this certain experience or this certain whatever might have happened made me overthink so much, and it hurt me, and it's making me feel this way. And I just want to bring a lot more light to this connection, because oh my god, sorry guys. So I just want to show you, because we have, you see how we have the light here and the light here. It's kind of like, to me, it's like bringing a lot of light in this connection, and finally bringing the sun out to shine. But the sun also, keep in mind, it always reveals things that are hidden in the dark. So I definitely think that this connection is in a very beautiful place right now, where you're finally able to express your feelings to each other. And with the rider here and number 1 and number 9, it's very interesting, because in numerology, number 1 and angel numbers as well. Because I work a lot with the angels, I want to mention number 1 is always talking about, new beginnings, creation, but also number 9 is talking about completion and ending certain cycles. So what was I saying earlier about the moon cycles? Well, it's strongly connected to this also. So I feel like this connection is currently, or will be very shortly, in this kind of communicating and honesty and clarity energy coming towards the both of you. And once these discussions are taking place, it's kind of gonna be like, okay, this is not working, this is what we can do to make things work moving forward. And I do feel that certain things are going to stay in the past, and I think that you will close a certain chapter with the moon and with number 9 over here as well. um, and this is going to be very helpful for your connection, because something does have to end. Something cannot be repetitive and repetitive and repetitive anymore, because it's kind of like a Looney Tune loop. It's like it's a loop that you fall and rotate and rotate and rotate and spin, and you don't see the way out. But I feel that pile one, now you're finally coming into a place where the light is gonna shine in this connection. The sun is coming out with the rider energy. This card means excitement coming towards you, coming towards this connection. There is a new beginning, there is movement forward, so this is a very positive card. And with the horse, I'm sure you can see the horse. We have a horse over here. The horse as symbolism is talking about action and things progressing in the right direction. So I'm very excited for you. I definitely feel that it's a very important stage of your connection to discuss about your feelings. And I'm really excited this is happening. It might not be easy to navigate these emotions, but also as a channel message, it's kind of like, you need to talk about certain things to get the heaviness out, to let the light shine in this connection. Okay, guys, so now let's look at the tarot, because I pulled 3 cards, earlier. And I want to look at past, present, future. So what is going to come towards you? So this is going to be past. We have the High Priestess. Very interesting. We have present. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have future. We have the 2 of Wands. So this totally makes sense to me. I feel that in the past, you had a feeling about something happening. You kind of like it. I'm just seeing a person just receiving insights from left and right, and it's something that you had a very strong feeling about. I don't know what happened in this connection, but I definitely want to mention that with the High Priestess, we also have the moon here. I feel that this message is specifically for you, because it's kind of like I'm seeing a person again, like receiving information from left and right. So you did receive some information. Maybe some of you guys heard something from someone, or multiple people told you the same thing. But I definitely want to say that you are a very intuitive person, and I definitely want to say that you had a feeling about what is happening. And even though it made you a bit sensitive, maybe it was a bit difficult to look at what was happening, and to look at your true feelings about what was happening. Maybe it was difficult to tap into them and to really connect with your inner sorry, I'm trying to channel it. How do I say this? With your inner fire of emotions that were all over the place. I think this was very difficult for you, and maybe it still is for some of you guys, I'm hearing. But I definitely want to say that you are strongly encouraged to tap into them. Although it is past energy, it can also be for some of you guys. Of course, it's a collective reading, so maybe it can also apply in the current present moment. So although it's past, I feel like to translate this, it's like maybe you avoided this in the past, but maybe you have to focus on it also in the present moment. So just take it as it resonates, okay? In the present moment, I want to say that we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a very beautiful energy of, uh, building a solid foundation, building a solid relationship with this person. It's like, you know, we have this two cute, sorry guys, I'm just trying to show you as well so you can see it a bit closer. We have this, you know, cute, um, I don't even know how to call them. The artwork in this deck is very interesting. We have these two people like sitting on this unicorn and kind of like, you know, navigating into a beautiful new chapter. And the unicorns, you know, I want to say the symbolism of unicorns is super super beautiful because unicorns talk about something special. So I definitely want to say that, you know, an element of, you know, having something super special in this connection. There is, and I want to say, oh my God, sorry guys. There is also like, you know, you're sprinkling magic all over this connection, and with the light coming out and with the sun, you know, um, I do want to say that this is going to happen or is happening at the moment in this connection once this communication and these heavy emotions are navigated. um, and the Ten of Pentacles talks to us about, you know, also financially. I want to say that maybe you and your person are working towards something and building an empire. I'm hearing. Um, it's a very good card as well for financial abundance. So I want to say that maybe some of you are working together, or maybe you're focused individually on also building your career and your financial abundance. Um, but in some cases, I want to say that you could be dealing with a person that comes from a very wealthy family, so it can also mean that. So I I just want to say that, you know, maybe some of the experiences that you navigated in the past were also influenced by, sorry guys, I'm hearing something. They were highly influenced by some financial or career things that were taking place. So with the, okay, I got it. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you will talk about these things, and maybe your person was more focused on their career that they were focused on this connection. Sorry, I'm also hearing stuff while I'm talking. So it's like, it's very interesting because I do feel that you will talk about it, and I I feel like, you know, you and your person are really focused on building a strong foundation, a strong career, a strong, you know, source of income. So I definitely feel that in this connection, this could have been something that highly influenced whatever was happening. That, you know, that was. Affecting you as well and triggering this, you know, heavy emotions. Okay. And also I want to say that for the future we do have the Two of Wands. So I definitely want to point that with this communication that is coming towards you, and with this discussion that you will have with your person, it's kind of gonna be like, okay, I have two options, and, you know, there are two options for this connection to progress forward, and we need to make a decision, like, is this going to work or is this not going to work? So I definitely want to mention that. I feel that for some of you guys, you might also travel together, so just to keep that in mind. um, but definitely is this card is talking about a decision that is coming towards this connection. And we also have the spider over here. Actually, wait, it's not a spider, it's an octopus. Sorry, guys. Um, the octopus as symbolism talks about things being, you know, hidden and low key. Maybe certain things that were happening in this connection were taking place because your person is a bit low key and likes to keep some things to themselves, and, you know, they were not sharing it with you. But I definitely feel like, you know, when you will talk about this, you will mention this, okay, we cannot move forward if you don't open up to me, um, and if we don't talk about things and what is going on in your life, because this is just, it's not, it's not gonna work, and it's making me feel in a certain way. And I also want to say that with the sun and the moon, it's like we either have the option to move things towards light and bring light and clarity and a beautiful energy in this connection moving forward, or we have the option of still staying in the same energy. With the moon, we have the moon over here, um, we have the life energy, what I was mentioning earlier as well. There is a lot of energy of illusion, hidden fears, subconscious thoughts. We either have, okay, going back, we either have the option to, move things towards something positive and, light and bright and happy, or we have the option of, staying in the same energy and staying in the illusions and hidden things and, you know. So I'm seeing a very firm conversation taking place between you two. Okay, guys, now I want to pull some last cards. Let's see. For more guidance for pile one, what do they need to know? Oh, cute! We have you deserve love. So you are lovable. You see what I was mentioning earlier with the lotus energy. Okay, I'll put it here. With the lotus energy, what I was mentioning earlier, I feel like a lot of you guys, maybe it affected your self-confidence, and maybe it just made you feel like, okay, the problem is with me, but in reality the problem is not with you. The problem is whatever was taking place in your person's lives. So we have you deserve love. So I definitely feel like, as a channel message, I think your person is also gonna say something like this to you. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, you're amazing, you're beautiful, or I don't know, something like this. It's gonna be something like this. You deserve the best. I want things to work. I want things to move forward. Okay, what else? Release your ex, guys. No. Okay. The time has come to clear your energy. I feel like maybe. So this message, it doesn't need to be, don't get triggered by this card. I just want to reassure you that these cards, they're only a reflection of even past energies, even certain blockages that might take place. So don't take it, there is someone else. No, 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 no. Definitely no. In some cases, there might be, only you will know, for whoever is watching this. But in some cases, if this is not the case for you, I will just point that your person has difficulty to open their heart because of past experiences and because what an ex did in the past. So don't take it in a negative way. Okay, guys? In some cases, I do want to say that, if you are dealing with an ex, and you are dealing with someone else or like a third party situation, I definitely feel that this is going to 1000% come up in this conversation, and it's gonna be like, okay, this cannot go forward anymore. It's either me or your ex. You need to make a decision. Okay. And what else for pile one, just to finalize this beautiful reading? I just want to let them sorry, guys. Okay, guys, I was just shuffling the cards, and we have this card that fell on the floor. So we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I want to mention that basically you could be dealing with a person that is very religious. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is just coming from a different religious background. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they can just be from a different religion than you are. And with the 10 of coins, I do feel that, these cards also being right next to each other. The 10 of Pentacles, it means, that they might come from a conservative family. So I feel like this could also be an issue in this connection. and I definitely feel that you will, talk about it. In other cases, I feel that maybe both of you could be spiritual. Maybe you are spiritual, maybe you're receiving guidance, maybe you're having dreams about each other. I feel like this is also going to be a topic that you will discuss about. So I'm gonna end it here, guys. I hope this reading was helpful for you. um, Please subscribe to my channel for more videos, for more guidance. I'm trying to do even more videos moving forward, so I cannot wait to see you again. Hi there, Pile 2. Thank you for being here today. We're going to look at what is going on in this connection. I shuffled the cards earlier and I pulled a few for your person, but for you as well, for your energy. So let's look into it. We have curiosity. Okay. We have connection. Sorry, guys, let me just move this beautiful crystal. All right. We also have sensuality. Interesting. Okay. Um, we also have ask for help. We also have meditation brings answers. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. And we have one more. Over here we have the snake. So let me just put this like this. Alright, and we have a few more cards. I just want to see if you can actually see these cards. Yep, now you can. Alright, so I'm just going to start by saying that when I shuffle the cards, I put the intention that for the left side it's going to be you and right side is going to be your person. Now, if certain messages and certain things that I'm going to say are resonating for you more on the right side, then it's totally fine, because it just means that the energy is strongly mirrored between you two. So let's get into it. Now, if we look at your energy, I definitely want to say that, for this connection, we have a lot of curiosity from your side. I feel like you are very curious about, what is going to happen with this person, what is going to, how is it going to unfold. And of course, if you were not curious, you would not be here today. I definitely want to say also, to read what it says. It says the frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. So I definitely want to say that I'm just having a vision with kind of like a child just being curious and opening, like, those Russians, like matryoshka, like opening something, opening. I feel like you want to get to the core of this situation. And it's super interesting because this one, it just looks like the core of something. And I feel like a lot of you guys are very curious about this connection and your person. And I feel that for a lot of cases, this person might be a bit mysterious, and I feel that they trigger this curiosity even more in you. I'm seeing a detective, so I feel like you're also in this kind of energy of liking to play the detective in certain cases, or maybe you have to play the detective. Now I don't know, because it's going to resonate very differently for everyone, but I definitely want to say that it is definitely making you feel very, intrigued. This person, I feel like I'm hearing, is driving me crazy. I think this person is driving you nuts sometimes, because maybe you just don't know everything that they do. Maybe they are a bit private. They could also be, not sharing everything with you because we have a lot of blue in their card as well. So I I want to say also that this connection is bringing um, something internal to light that you need to explore a bit further. I think that your connection is making you discover new things about yourself as well with this beautiful card. And I want to say as well that the people that come in our life, they're meant to teach us certain things about ourselves. And I will strongly link this ask for help um, card. So I feel like sorry, I'm just hearing something. I feel like they help you to bring something unknown to light. They help you to discover new things. Maybe I'm seeing kind of like a person exploring different things. Maybe they encourage you to be more spontaneous, to explore different things in your life, to try new experiences, um, and to be super, going with the flow, going with whatever energy they bring as well in this connection. I think the two of you together are kind of like pushing each other and going with the flow. I'm seeing two people like, going on this roller coaster. Maybe okay, this is gonna be a message for someone. I don't know who you are, but I feel like your person might take you on roller coasters, or maybe to fun parks. I'm hearing. And maybe this is something that you haven't tried before. Maybe you were scared in the past, but I just see this, beautiful couple together, like, just enjoying and having fun and smiling and, woohoo! That's what I'm hearing. So this is gonna be for some of you guys. But for others, I will say that overall they are bringing something fun to the surface. I'm hearing, and I feel like there is a lot of, interesting energy. Let's do this, or let's do this, let's explore this, let's travel. Like, you're spontaneous together, which is very interesting, and I love this energy already. um, and I feel like, sometimes I'm seeing this person kind of like sitting down, and you're like, wow, like, I cannot believe I'm doing this, or I cannot believe this is who I am, like, in this connection with my person, because, I haven't used to be like this before. Um, and it's like, you're surprised about certain things. And, you know, I'm also hearing trying new types of food. So maybe a lot of you guys, or some of you guys, are trying different dishes together. I'm hearing cooking. Maybe you cook together. But I definitely want to say that for you guys, it's like, it's nice because you're kind of like sitting with yourself sometimes, and it's like, but, I didn't know I liked this. I didn't know I enjoyed this. I'm also hearing like on the sexual side, because we have sensuality, which I'm going to get to in a moment, and we have the snake. Um, I think maybe also in bed you're trying new things. And I feel like you are enjoying this, and I feel like, it's very, there is a lot of passion involved in this connection. I will leave it as that. Okay? So I feel like for your energy, I love it. Again, it can be reflected. Maybe your person is also like, maybe it's for your person. So take it as it resonates in your connection. But definitely it's fun. It's, it's enlightening. It's something new. It's something different. Something that definitely triggers a lot of things to explore. And I love it. I'm here for it. Okay, if we move on to your person, or, it again, it can be you. So we have connection. We have the frequency of connection supports our ability to find alignment and resonance with others, things, and ideas. I want to say that, I see this person very, very connected to you. I have a vision like of two people just being like this. So it's literally like, you know, I think your person is very invested in this connection, which is very, very beautiful. Um, I also am hearing number 14 because we have number 14 here. I feel like maybe you're planning something for the next 2 weeks. It's gonna resonate for some people, okay? Um, and also, yeah, they're very, very invested, and I feel like your person just feels a special connection to you. I feel that, you know, we have a lot of blue and indigo colors in this card. I feel that they also feel very connected on a spiritual level, and it's like, you know, maybe I don't know how do I explain this. It's like, you know, when you meet someone but you just feel a very strong connection with that person, and you feel that you've known them for, I don't know, for such a long time. And it's very strange because you just don't know, how do I resonate with this person so much? So definitely your person is feeling something very strongly. It's feel he or she, like, they're feeling that, because we also have a pyramid, we also have um, the circles, which is body, mind, and spirit. They definitely feel connected on a physical level, so in the physical 3D, on a mind level. So I feel like both of you are very connected in intellectually as well, but also on a spiritual level. So I just feel that with this person, even though sometimes maybe there are not a lot of things happening in the, like, in the 3D reality, you just feel like super connected. There is just something very powerful, and I really love it. um, because as a common energy, we also have the sensuality. So just to finalize with this one, mm, I do want to say that with the pyramid also, it's like, you know, you also receive a lot of higher guidance. So maybe you have dreams about each other. I think your person more, or maybe it's you. um, I feel like you guys could have a lot of dreams, could have a lot of insights, or maybe, you know, sometimes you just feel an energy and you don't know where it's coming from, but it's actually like being channeled towards you. And, you know, with these things, because also in my spiritual journey, and, you know, it's been like for the past years in my spiritual journey, I always have moments when I'm like, you know, I'm receiving information, and, you know, one day I could wake up very, very stressed, and I'm like, I don't know, why am I stressed? Like, why do I have anxiety? Why do I have this? Because, you know, I also want to mention, I don't know, maybe this resonates for someone. Even though I might feel very grounded, and I might feel like, you know, I'm cleansing my house, I'm burning sage in my house, I feel very centered, I'm journaling about my emotions, I'm like very aligned. Even though I am very aligned, maybe one morning I can wake up and I'm feeling stressed, and I don't know why. Maybe this is going to be a message for someone. Maybe you woke up one morning and you're like, I feel stressed. Or maybe you're a person woke up and they felt like very stressed. Um, but this, I just want to mention to you, because also I've learned from my spiritual journey, sometimes we just pick up on certain informations, like, and it's like, you know, when it comes to light, it's like shit, you know. Or I don't know, I'll tell you this story. Maybe I feel like I need to say it, okay? One day I was feeling very stressed and I was crying, and I didn't know why, about my job. So I was just, you know, I was navigating some very difficult emotions, and I was like, but what's wrong with me? Nothing is happening at work. Everything is fine. Like, why am I feeling like this, you know? And maybe after like 1 week, yeah, after 1 week, it just, you know, that chapter ended. And I was like, oh my God, that's why I was crying. So going back to your person, or maybe it's you, um, I just feel like you pick up on certain types of information at certain points, and you just need to be mindful about how you translate this information. If it's for your person, I feel like they need to be mindful about how they translate it. And I strongly encourage, because, you know, also from my spiritual journey, it's very interesting to just take note, maybe keep a journal, or, write it in your notes on the phone. um, just keep note, I felt this in this day, maybe, okay, sometimes it can be because we're tired, of course. But if you feel like things are okay in your life, and if you feel, or your person's life, if you feel like everything is fine, and all of a sudden, like, you feel in a certain way, there is definitely a higher message to explore and to tap into. Okay. um, so I'll leave it at that. Now, the energy between the two of you, we have the sensuality card, and I love it. It's so beautiful. So we have the frequency of sensuality reminds us that as spirits in human bodies, we are sensual beings experiencing joy and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. So I definitely want to say that with sensuality and with the snake over here, also number 7, if number 7 is relevant for anyone, please take that as well. It's a channeled message. I definitely want to say that there is a lot of sensuality, a lot of passion, a lot of sexual attraction um, in this connection. It's very interesting also because you chose a carnelian, which is, it's making you feel very empowered, I will say. And I feel that you and your person allow yourselves to be vulnerable and sensual with each other, which is, it's not that easy for everyone to be able to open up so much um, about these things. And basically it's like, I'm just seeing two people being very careful with each other, attending to your needs, also in bed, being very very sensual, but also very, like, how do I say this, guys? It's like a lot of sexual attraction. It's like a lot of, um, it's so hard to channel this. Please excuse me 1 second. It's like seduction. Okay, there is a lot of seduction. I feel like the energy between you two, you just, like, you're like seducing each other with different things. I feel like you're trying different things with the curiosity again, which is very nice, and I'm happy for you. um, so I feel like it's very interesting. And also I want to say that I just want to say that I have a vision of, oh my god, this is very overwhelming. Sorry guys, I'm taking time to, like, channel this message. I'm seeing two people just being vulnerable and looking into each other's eyes and romantic, and, I cannot. It's very beautiful, okay? Um, so this is the energy between you two at the moment, and the energy in this connection. And I also want to say that whatever I was mentioning earlier for this card, I'm gonna go back to this because I just received a message. Um, it's like meditation brings answers we have on this side. So with this card, it's like it's encouraging you or your person to also tap deeper into these insights that you're receiving. So I feel like you are strongly encouraged to, of course, journal and to keep record of, whatever you're seeing or feeling. Um, but also I feel that you or your person, I think you are being strongly encouraged to um, go deeper into it by meditating and really fully aligning and connecting with source. So whatever you believe in, it can be God, it can be universe, anyway. um, just connecting with that higher power that will help you to channel this information properly. And I want to say, as a practice, always ask for protection, number one, but to also have your energy cleansed and refreshed, because sometimes we do pick up on other people's emotions as well. Okay? Um, Also, with the ask for help card, I feel that, in this connection, you do help each other, exactly what I was mentioning earlier. But if you don't do that, I feel that this is a message for some of you guys. I feel like you need to start asking for help for certain things. Maybe you are navigating certain emotions, or maybe you want to explore something or talk about something, or I don't know, it can really be anything. And I do feel that you need to ask for help, because once you ask for help, your person is going to meet you halfway. And it's like, you see this beautiful magic between you two. That's exactly the moment when this beautiful magic is going to be generated between you two, and your connection is going to be even stronger, because certain things that we go through in our life make us even more, um, bring us together even more. And I feel that that is exactly the moment when, you know this blockage, or this certain barrier that you or your person might have, this is exactly the moment where it's going to be overcome. So I feel like you are strongly being encouraged to start doing that, because this is going to bring healing to your connection, and it's going to bring magic. So you definitely um, need to start doing that. Okay, so now I want to look at the tarot cards as well. I pulled 3 cards, so this is going to be for past, present, and future. So let's just see. Sorry guys, my OCD is kicking in. So for the past, for the present, okay, and for the future. Okay guys, so for the past, I feel like, what I was mentioning earlier, maybe your person is low-key, or maybe you are a bit low-key, and with this energy of curiosity, I feel like this in the past, it just created something like, um, a lot of things being wanted to be discovered. It's like, also maybe you had certain, sorry, I'm trying to channel it properly. You had certain periods in your relationship where your person could have been a bit more quiet regarding certain things, but it could have also caused, um, lack of communication between you two with the Hermit card. Um, I'm just seeing a person also based on this card. There is a person just going deep within, and isolating themselves, and navigating their own emotions and their own feelings, and just being like in my feelings, like that song from Drake, like, okay. So, and it was like, sorry, this is a funny message. It's like your person is like in their feelings, I'm going for my feelings, but like then there is you coming, and it's like, Kiki, do you love me? Like, do you actually love me? Like, do you like, do you care about me? Like, why are you not talking to me and sharing these things with me? Like, why are you navigating these emotions by yourself? Like, let me in, kind of like knocking on the door. Okay. Very interesting message. I love how sometimes we channel these messages. And in the present moment, we have the Eight of Cups. So I definitely want to say that with the Hermit and Eight of Cups, I don't know, like this person could have been super low-key about certain things. Again, I'm saying, um, and you could have felt abandoned, or maybe you feel like this in the present moment, because these cards are strongly related. So for some of you, it's going to be in the past. For some of you, it's going to be in the present moment. So I definitely feel that, with this Kiki, do you love me? Like, you do feel abandoned. You feel like, your person just walked away, and they're like in their feelings, and they don't want to talk to you, and they're like, navigating certain things in their life. But I'm hearing, don't worry about it, because every person has their own way of dealing with issues and with problems. So I'm hearing, don't take it personal. So don't take it personal, because there is a beautiful energy between the two of you. But I don't know, certain people, again, they choose to navigate um, certain experiences by just, isolating themselves. And, when the time is right, definitely, I feel like you will find out more information. So even if you feel like this, I'm so sorry you feel like this, but it's not personal, once again. Okay. Now, if we look at the future, we have the Eight of Swords, and I want to pull some clarifying cards for this because I just took a different deck. Um, I want to see why do we have the Eight of Swords here, because in the future it's like, why are we having an energy of being trapped? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and I want to pull one more card, please. Why do we have the Eight of Swords? Hard work. Okay, fine. All right, so I want to say that, and oh my god, guys, you see at the bottom of the deck, like we definitely have a lot of anxiety and like certain things like happening in this person's life. So I'm gonna keep it here just for you to see as well. So with the Eight of Swords and with these cards together, I want to say that your person or whatever is going to happen in this connection, I feel like your person is just going to feel very trapped, very like they don't have space to move left or right. They're very like concealed by a situation, and I will show you this card just for you to see. It's kind of like there is a lot of like things like tying them down and not letting them to spread their wings. And I feel like the swords are just like in their mind, because you see in the mind there are so many things going on and growing in their head, and a lot of ideas like taking place in their head. But with the swords, it's like it's driving them kind of crazy, and mentally it's just making them feel like very very concealed. And I feel like your person just doesn't, maybe just don't want to, they don't want to share certain things that they're going through. I feel like it could be career oriented, because we have the Seven of Wands over here, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I definitely think that your person is working really really hard to achieve something in their life, and whatever could be going on in their life at this stage is like I feel like they put in a lot of hard work for their career or a certain situation that they might be dealing with, and it's just making them feel like super trapped. um, I don't know why. It's just gonna resonate super different for everyone. So there is definitely a situation that is strongly related to just feeling confined, feeling trapped. And I feel like your person is putting a lot of hard work also to resolve this issue. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles energy is kind of like they want to be in a stage like, okay, I reached this stage. I want to be like super stable in my life. I want to look at what I built and what I achieved with pride. I want to be surrounded by love, because the Queen of Pentacles is surrounded by red roses. Um, and I want to feel surrounded by love in this situation. But first, I just need to deal with this, hard work and feeling trapped. So I kind of need to, navigate through this, whatever is happening in my life, with me working so hard to resolve. It can also be just maybe they're working very very hard in their career, or it can be in their job. Maybe they're super stressed. It can be for their business. It can be anything. But I do feel that your person wants to, in the future, they just want to achieve this stage of like, okay, I'm putting in the hard work. I want to overcome my stress and feeling so trapped in a situation, because I want to enjoy my time with pile 2, and I want to look at all the achievements in my life, including my career, and to be surrounded by love. Okay. And also, as a hidden energy, I don't know why they this is a hidden energy. They will kind of feel like defeated in a situation. I definitely want to say that at work, I think this is a strictly work related reading. Whatever is causing them to feel this way, but they will feel this energy of I cannot continue. I just feel like I'm gonna give up. in my career is like pressuring me a lot. So even though your person will experience these emotions, I just want to mention, don't take anything personal. Don't take them being quiet and walking a bit away and distancing themselves as personal, because it's not personal, okay? And they're just kind of dealing with a lot. And I feel that as a channel message, you just need to be understanding and nurturing with them. Obviously, of course, if like, how do I say this? If they're there still has to be respect in the connection. There still has to be something from their side. So don't disturb the balance of the relationship as well. So if you do see that they are kind of like retiring, also don't disturb this balance. Like, don't go too much on their head. Like, also like try to keep things balanced. That's what I'm hearing, okay? And now I just want to pull a few more cards for you guys and more guidance, please. So we are going to pull one card here. So we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Wow, guys, your person is definitely dealing with some sort of situation that is feeling them. It's feeling them. Sorry, I'm also channeling. It's making them feel very trapped. So I definitely feel that they wanna take control of their life and they want to be surrounded by the love that you bring to this connection, and that's why right now and in the near future they're going to put in a lot of hard work, okay? Children, your love life is being affected by children. So I feel like in some cases, if they do have kids, I feel like this is strongly related to their kids. If you do have kids together, sorry, this is very different for everyone. If you do have kids together, it's kind of like, your person is working really hard to sustain this, the family that you have together and your kids. And sorry, this is a message for someone. It's like, I feel so restricted because, wait. I feel restricted and confined by this situation because, of course, I love my kids. I want to do the best for them. So it's not like it's a burden for them, but they're doing it because they have to do it. So this is gonna be for some of you guys. So don't take it negative. It's not a burden. It's kind of like, I know I have to do this for my kids. Okay. And in some cases, it could be that, maybe your person is a bit childish in this connection, and maybe they just they don't know how to talk about what they're experiencing, and maybe certain childish things could be going on in their life. With work, I'm hearing, so I really don't know who this message is for, but it's going to resonate very differently for everyone, okay? So one more card, please, for clarification and to end this beautiful reading. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I definitely feel that your person just wants to, deal with this by themselves, and they might feel like, I cannot let pile 2 into this because I want to sort things out and then just focus on this connection. So even though you might feel like there is some coldness in the relationship, and even though this is still going to happen in the future, I just want to say that, be strong, because it's not personal once again. And it's a good thing that they want to sort things out on their side. I know it's annoying that they don't want to include you in this, whatever they're navigating, but I definitely want to say that this person feels very they feel very independent, with the Queen of Pentacles also, and they're just like, okay, I'm gonna deal with this by myself, okay? So I will end it here, guys. Thank you for joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel for more weekly guidance. I'm also gonna try to do more videos, and I hope to see you very soon. Hi there, Pile Free. Thank you for joining me today. Let's look at the cards. Um, what I did earlier, I pulled a few cards for each of you. So we're going to look at you and your person, and also the current energy that is between the two of you. So let's see what is happening in this connection. We have union for you. We have authenticity for your person. Also, again, if you resonate with a pile more than the other, then you can also take the message that I'm going to channel. So the card that is connecting the two of you. And also we have protect your dreams. We also have listen to your intuition. Wow. Okay. Um, and sorry, I just want to see if you do. Okay, if you do see these cards. Okay, I want to ask. Okay, I want to ask for more guidance after for this one in particular. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm talking weird. I feel like there is a specific message that wants to come out, but we're going to look at this in a minute. Okay, so for this connection, I want to say that your energy is strongly focused on union, and the energy of union activates our ability to unite our outer and inner aspects towards a state of wholeness. Guys, sorry, I just want to say I am talking weird because there is a certain message that wants to come out. So please excuse me if I'm not reading it properly. Um, there is something that I have to channel, so please be patient with me. Okay, in the energy of union, I want to say that you, or maybe this is your person as well, um, I feel that you are strongly focused on the uh, union of this connection. You are strongly focused on being together. And from what I'm seeing here, you have a beautiful connection um, happening. And with the circles, I feel like, with this connection, it's kind of like you're feeling, or your person is feeling that you are strongly connected in body. Oh my god, guys, I can't speak today. In body, mind, and spirit. So you are strongly feeling a very deep connection, and you feel that you resonate with this person in the physical realm, also on an intellectual level, but also on a spiritual level. I also want to mention that for you guys, because my intention was in the left side to have you and in the right side to have your person for these three cards, um, but again it can be mirrored energy. So if you resonate with what I'm gonna say for this card, then you can also take this message. So either for you or for your person, I want to say that with number 44, um, 44 is a number that is strongly connected to your guardian angel. So I do want to channel this message and say that your guardian angel is definitely watching over you. And I have this vision of an angel just being like this. It's like your guardian angel is kind of trying to point you into the right direction, and to kind of like make you aware of something. I don't know what this is, but it's very interesting. Okay, and I think that your guardian angel is trying to make you feel aware about the stability of this connection, because we also have a lot of red in this card, and with the tree, which I'm going to uh, touch point in a bit. But I do feel that you have a lot of stability in this connection. And I feel that, sometimes maybe you navigate difficult emotions, and maybe you navigate, you know, certain feelings like, is this connection really like, are, sorry, are we that connected? Are we actually in a union, in a partnership? Should we be together? I feel like there are a lot of questions in this around this subject on your side, and it's kind of like you're also asking yourself, is this connection really stable in my life? Is this connection really bringing me stability and what I'm longing for? Because I do want to say that a lot of you guys, or maybe you're a person, you're craving this element of having stability in your life. Um, and I also do feel that you want to express your feelings, and you want to talk about, these emotions that you feel with your person, because we also have the integrity card, which I'm going to get back on. um, but to link these cards also, it's like, because we have a lot of blue over here, we have a lot of blue over here, it's like, you want to be in a stable partnership with this person, or your person wants to be in a stable partnership with you. And it's kind of like your guardian angel is also trying to kind of like make you aware, this connection is in a stable place, but maybe certain things haven't been communicated about in the past. Okay. um, and I also want to say that, you and this person might feel like, but okay, I feel like it's either you or this person. Yeah, you or this person feel like, there is something very special and unique about this connection, because um, I'm hearing it's very difficult to find something like this. It's very difficult to find a connection where you feel like I am connected on an intellectual, on a physical, but also spiritual level. So it's definitely something that is taking place in this connection, and that you or your person are feeling. Um, and I feel that you find this connection, very beautiful, but it's also something very, I'm hearing, shocking. I think that this is very shocking for you, because maybe you didn't expect to feel this strong connection with your person. And I do want to say that also, because we have a lot of purple over here as well, you're also strongly connected to the divine. So maybe some of you guys could be spiritual, or your person could be spiritual. Um, I definitely feel that also the divine, and or the universe, or whatever you believe in, they're kind of trying to always communicate with you, about this connection and about this union that is strongly um, an energy, the energy of union that is strongly applying for this connection. They're trying to kind of like make you aware, this is happening in reality, and you are in a union and in a partnership with this connection. um, because again, with number 44 and the divine and the universe slash the universe trying to step in and kind of like make you aware, you are in a partnership, even if it doesn't feel like that sometimes, I'm hearing. And I do feel that there are multiple options available for this connection in order for this to progress forward. And I feel that you or your person, I think this is more you, to be honest, that's the feeling that I'm getting. um, I feel that you or your person are kind of like, you can focus on manifesting infinite possibilities for your connection. Now it's only coming down to really focusing on what you want to bring in this partnership, but also being truthful and communicating your feelings clearly with each other, because we also have the turquoise energy here, so that's strongly related to the throat chakra as well. And from the beginning of this reading, I found it very difficult um, to talk properly. And usually when this happens, it's kind of like a message really wants to come through, but also it talks to me, it means, and it talks about a person not being able to express their emotions, which is what I'm going to get back to with the integrity card. So for you guys, I see again, for you guys, I feel like you really need to express your emotions in this connection. You really need to express your point of view, what you want to focus on, what you want to bring in this connection, with the multiple possibilities available, because we have the seed of life over there as well. So you have the ability to manifest everything that you want in this connection, but you just have to be very direct, and you have to be open to talk about what you want. Okay? I hope that makes sense. And now if we move on the other side with the authenticity card, it's basically saying the energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well as with ourselves. So now I want to say that your person, or maybe this is you, it's so interesting, guys. This reading is very interesting. I feel that your person is kind of like, they want to be genuine, they want to express their emotions towards you, they want to be truthful, with themselves, but also with you. And I feel that the energy of your person, it's kind of like, what do I really want from this connection? What do I want to bring into this connection? What do I want to manifest? um, I feel like your person is focusing on a lot of beautiful things, and on a lot of light and positive energy, because we have a beautiful flower as well. With the authenticity card, I feel like they're in this energy, kind of like thinking about the beautiful things that they want to bring in the connection. I'm just seeing a person kind of like dreaming about certain things. And with the protect your dreams card, definitely I feel that, this energy, you are really reflecting this energy in this connection with the union and authenticity, because we have the integrity as well. So normally what I do, I tap into each person's energy, but I feel like now I have to kind of bring it together. So with the authenticity card and with integrity and protect your dreams, it's kind of like your person is focusing on beautiful things. What do I really want to bring into this connection? What am I dreaming about? Is it stability? I feel that a lot of you guys want to bring stability into this connection, although you already have it, but maybe you just want to bring it to light. And I feel that you're both dreaming about certain things, and I think that you're dreaming about the same thing, but you haven't really spoken about it yet. If that makes sense, with the integrity card. So the integrity card is basically saying the energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest, while being guided by high moral standards. So I think this is a very powerful message for a lot of you guys, because I do feel that you're both not expressing your feelings to each other. You're not expressing what you really want. And I feel that, certain things could be happening in this connection that maybe you want to improve, but you haven't reached this stage of like talking to each other about it. Maybe I'm hearing there are certain things that you're not happy with, or your person is not happy with, because it's like I'm seeing like hidden things. So it's like both of you have hidden feelings about what is happening in this connection. And I will say that also maybe you're trying to seem cool about certain things that are happening, but you're not really cool about it. And I feel like it's just, it's kind of like overstepping on your morals, and maybe there has been a certain compromise that took place in this connection, or maybe there have been compromises in the past, um, which are not really exactly what you both want. This is a very interesting connection, okay? And I also want to say that both of you, because this is a reflected, strongly reflected, mirrored energy. You feel the same like your person feels. It's like you want to reach a point of, you know your dream is to have stability and union in this connection with the union card, okay? And it's kind of like you've been patient with each other, because we have this as well, this beautiful imagery. And I want to say that you want to bring change, because we have number 5. And it's literally like you want to bring all these things and these changes and transformations with the butterfly over here, and excitement with the birds, and healing to this connection, because we have a lot of green in these cards, right? And you want to achieve this stage of being stable in the relationship, and it's kind of like you're dreaming about it, right? It says in this card, you are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So it's kind of like, with this card, it's like you're both holding very tightly to a dream that you have, that maybe you haven't expressed to each other yet. And I feel that, with the integrity card, going back to the cards, with the integrity, it says again, being truthful and being consistently truthful and guided by high moral standards. I feel that the problem, or maybe it's not a problem, the obstacle in this connection is really expressing what you really want in this connection. Maybe you are scared about certain things, but you both have the same dream. You both dream about the same things, with the intuition card as well. And it's so beautiful how we have the light here in the heart and the light here in the heart. So in the spiritual teachings, and in everything that I've learned as well on my spiritual journey during the past years, it's kind of like our heart is the source of our higher guidance. It's how the universe is also talking to us, and what I was mentioning earlier, that you're always receiving this channeled information, and it's talking to me that you both feel this, you both feel that you want to reach this stage in the relationship, but you just don't talk about it, and you're trying to seem cool with certain things that are happening in this connection, even though it's stepping on your morals. So I definitely want to say that in this connection, you need to express yourselves. You both need to express yourselves. And I feel that this is a very different connection for a lot of you guys, with the authenticity and union as well, because again, it's a strongly reflected connection over here. You both feel that it's different. You both feel that it has the potential, or it already is in a place that this connection is very stable, but you don't talk about it. Why, guys? I know that sometimes it's difficult to express our emotions, but I definitely want to say that with the integrity card, there is so much blue, there is so much communication taking place in this energy. You need to bring this energy forward, because if you do navigate this energy, I intended to look at this reading, your person, no, you and your person, and what is really happening right now. So I want to say that with this card, in order to achieve this stability and to achieve your dreams in this connection. You need to be truthful with each other and you need to communicate with each other. And I feel that when you do this, this is, you see how, I want to show you in this card. So you see how in this card there is a lot of blue and a lot of things that you will potentially discuss about, but there is a lot of green also, right? So this green healing energy, meaning, because we have green, we have a lot of healing energy in this connection. This healing energy is only gonna come to light once you talk about what you really want in this connection with each other. Does that make sense? This is very, this is a very beautiful energy. And I want to say also that maybe some of you could be dealing with an earth sign as well, or maybe you are an earth sign because we have a lot of nature as well. You don't need to be in order for this to resonate, but I just want to mention maybe it's a stronger message for someone. And I do feel that, you and your person, I feel that you like, you also like nature, so maybe this is a message for someone. Okay, now let's look at the tarot cards. So what I did, I pulled 3 cards which are gonna be for past, present, future. So let's have a look at the tarot cards as well. I'm very, very curious. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Pentacles, a lot of earth energy, so definitely. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, and then we also have the Queen of Wands for the future. So I want to say that both of you are in kind of energies of building a solid foundation. We have a lot of earth energy in this reading, so again I feel like this is going to resonate for some of you guys. I feel like maybe you're both earth signs, I'm hearing. If not, if you're not dealing with an earth sign, maybe they have earth sign placements, I'm hearing as well. Or it can just mean that you are very focused on building a solid foundation, because the earth energy is, it is slow in tarot in general, but also it's strongly related to placing your roots in the ground. So in the past, I feel that your person is also someone who really focuses on working hard as well. I'm hearing also focused in their career, but also working in this connection to make things work. And it's kind of like, again, it's so interesting how this reading is strongly connected. I feel like past and present, again, they're very connected. So your person is a person who in the past dedicated a lot of, steps towards this connection, but also you in the present moment are dedicating a lot of steps. So I feel like this is a very balanced energy. And I feel like you're both focused to kind of build a solid foundation, but to also be financially in a place where, you can definitely enjoy this connection. So maybe you want to build a family, or maybe you have a family, or maybe you want to take things a bit to the next level. Maybe you want to, I'm hearing, move countries. I don't know why. This is going to be a message for someone, definitely. But I definitely want to say that, you are in this connection, you are in this energy of, building a solid ground and financial, how do I say this? A financial foundation that is going to also sustain this connection for the future, that is going to allow you to reach the place where you want to reach, of having stability, of building maybe a house together, of building something solid and very strong for the future. Also, another channeled message right now, wow, this is a strong one. I'm hearing, if you don't navigate this energy of placing your roots in the ground, meaning talking to each other about what you really want, you won't be able to progress further in this connection and to bring this stability in this connection. Okay, if that makes sense for you guys. Now, if we look at the future, I just wanna. Oh, also, sorry. In the present, also, your person is seeing you as a very, dedicated, dedicated person, as a very hardworking person, and um, working hard to build a solid in the financial independence. I'm hearing maybe you're working on a business, but they see you as highly capable of doing that. And I want to say that, even in the future, they might mention this to you, that they kind of see you like a person of, you manage to keep so many things up and running, and it's kind of like, they're impressed with like your ability to do so, because we have the Queen of Wands in the future. And I definitely feel that with this integrity and this communication that could be taking place between the both of you, I definitely want to say that I think they will mention it. If they haven't already, maybe they will mention it once again. But the Queen of Wands energy, it's kind of like, you don't need to be a girl, maybe you're the opposite sex, but it's like this energy talks about, being super dedicated towards building a solid ground, but also managing to keep a lot of things in the air, but also letting people come to you. So it's kind of like a person is dictating certain things, but then letting things come towards them, if that makes sense. Okay? And I want to clarify the Queen of Wands, please. I just want to pull more cards. So the King of Wands, guys, what is this? What is this reading? Wow. This is the first time I'm seeing a reading like this. We have the King of Wands. So, and the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, and oh my God, we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. It's like you're both like a power couple. You're both focused. I'm just not even gonna pull more cards, to be honest, because it just shows me exactly what I was talking about. You are a power couple, and you're both very invested, and you have a lot of energy to dedicate in this connection, but in your lives as well in general, to be able to build a foundation, a solid foundation for the future. So yeah, that's it. And also, as a hidden energy, I want to mention that we do have the Six of Swords, which is kind of like, you're going to move into a much more calm energy once you talk about these things, and you're really going to move into really embracing this power couple energy. Okay? And I just want to pull a few more cards. So what does pile 3 need to know about this connection? It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I definitely want to say that, once you talk about these things, maybe you were scared to talk about these things because maybe certain things from your past are kind of like, blocking the way for that. Also, I feel like a lot of you guys could be a bit scared about this connection because, I don't know, I've never seen something like this, and such a mirrored energy in the reading. Like, you're both aligned with what you want and the stability that you want, and I don't know, it's just super beautiful. So I definitely want to say that you will, maybe you need to know this. It is safe to love this person, and it's safe to open your heart, but I feel that this is going to be a topic that is going to come up in the conversation that I hope you will have, because this conversation is going to bring you a lot of beautiful things for the future. So what else does pile 3 need to know? Trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. So wow, it's a very strong reading, guys. With the integrity and trust, I just feel like, you want to build a solid foundation based on trust as well, and you need to be open with each other in order to do so. So I definitely feel that you need to talk about this, and also I feel that, it's a beautiful connection where there is a lot of trust between you two. And I want to pull one more card. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I don't think there is any obstacle here in terms of um, finances and career. I just feel that you're both focused on building a strong financial um, ground for the future, and I definitely feel that also um, you will talk about this. It's kind of gonna be like, okay, our relationship is in a, like, my vision for this relationship is this. You're going to say, but you're also going to be like, if we want to take this relationship into a higher level of commitment and higher level of stability, also in terms of uh, our finances, sorry guys, our finances and careers, like, what are we doing? Are we doing a business, I'm hearing? Or what is really happening in terms of our career? Are we both going to work, I'm hearing? Or, sorry, this is a different message for everyone. Or I feel like you're just going to talk about how you're going to make things work. Maybe you just want to move this connection into maybe you want to build a family, maybe you want to do something like that. So I feel that, this is a topic that needs to be discussed in order um, to bring it further. So we also have very soon at the bottom of the deck, I think you can see it, yeah, you can. So clearly decide what you want, so that it comes to you now. So I feel that, in this conversation you're definitely going to talk about your dreams, what you want, stability. But this is a very beautiful reading. It's a very beautiful connection. I'm happy for you guys, and I wish you the best of luck for this conversation that is going to take place. And don't be scared, because your person feels the same way as you do. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel for more weekly guidance. I'm also going to try to do more videos. And yeah, I hope to see you soon.